And I would like to thank Minister for your clarification, and I also would like to say that I agree with your assertion of our country's sovereignty. Minister, I'd like to seek clarification on the last point in answer to the specific third question, which was whether or not we had communicated with China in relation to the seizure of the vehicles. I do understand your point, but in the light of the comments made by China after the reports of the seizure, and particularly comments that we should respect the One China policy and that they have communicated with us, and that they have also requested that we abide by Hong Kong's laws, what are the grounds that the ministry has to assume that China has not influenced Hong Kong's decision to detain the vehicles or in the decision-making process? Could you sort of share that with us? And also, if that's the case, then why you consider those assumptions to be reasonable?
I think when I first got to MFA, the first lesson the diplomats told me is assume nothing. Okay. So I don't want to make any assumptions or presumptions. But having said that, I don't want to engage in conspiracy theories either. So I want to go on face value. Hong Kong has told us they're conducting investigations. They've told us that they will handle this in accordance with their laws. And both the Minister for Defense and I stand before you, and I'm sure the message will be conveyed to them, that we welcome this position, that Hong Kong will handle this according to its laws. Your other point which you brought up actually is an important point, which is on the One China.
China also said it will be handled by.
Yes, sorry. I should add that China also has publicly stated that this will be handled according to Hong Kong SAR's laws. So this is a position which we welcome, and we await a resolution of this matter on that basis. You've raised the other important point, which is on our One China policy. And again, because this is so important, I hope members will bear with me if I repeat word for word what I said earlier. Our relations with China and our interactions with Hong Kong and Taiwan are based strictly on our One China policy. We have consistently abided by this policy and the understandings reached when we established diplomatic relations with China in 1990. This is a long-standing position. We have always abided by it, and I'm standing here to state that we will continue to do so. Some of the nuances of what I've said here may not be immediately obvious to everyone listening to this, but let me assure you, the senior leadership in China who are au fait with this issue will understand exactly what I'm referring to. So I beg the indulgence of this House. Let's avoid politicizing this, and let's avoid megaphone diplomacy. Let's give this incident every opportunity to resolve itself in, I hope, an appropriate and sensible way. Thank you.